And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears. Well, it's official. We reached the halfway point of the regular season. Still a lot of work left to do, though, as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they are all the way into that red zone.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Roll the Dudes a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Bears will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Hurts comes out throwing. Escapes the pocket. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. No luck on the look to his back. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
2nd and 3 now. They stick with McCaffrey. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
63.
McCaffrey on 3rd down. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Hurts now on 4th. Chased out to his right. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
And the 49er first down. First and goal.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
Only need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the 1st play.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Williams from the gun. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. Escapes the defender. Saw it rain, hit it quick, call and a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. On 3rd down, I'll go with Sampson. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Hand off to Simpson. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Williams to throw on 1st. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simply is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Isaac Orindo to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Forced out to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down, 49ers.
Again, left side to McCaffrey. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended target. And that brings up 4th and long. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
LeJohntay Wester on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They give to Sampson. Massive hits. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Still reeling a a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's Western on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be first down, Chicago. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
38-yard line.
First down, Williams. Finds him on the crossing route. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a second quarter lead. It's a Romadunze touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead.
17.
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send in flight. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Bounced up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. Hits some space around midfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
First carry here for Jordan James. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
29-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. This one is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Western on the return. And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. A handoff here to Sampson. Nice cut back to the right sideline. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get some late points and the lead. They'll try this extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears take a 4-point lead. Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's Ferguson. He brings it in. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
A gain of 3 on the play.
Hurts on 1st down. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Western on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Williams on 1st down. First real mistake, that's intercepted. Jordan Battle with the INT. And the 49ers get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
It's no good. An unexpected miss there, Brock, as he puts it left. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. The catch is made near the edge. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. He's going to... He's hit, Hurts fumbles. And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was bounced. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
From the gun, McCaffrey. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's keeping it.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Trim it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11th. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On 1st down, Hurts. He's got Smith again. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
3rd down, here's Williams. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
First down at their own 25-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So second down coming up.
It's now second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got the tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. Third and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. Give him 13 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
And the 49ers first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Tiger Swamp, Tiger Swamp. Crown left Yeti.
Motion the slot man right. Second down, Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Go Silver, ready? Hey!
Hurts with it on third and short. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Brings in the kick at the 9. Things going well so far. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back. First down now, ball at the 33.
What is it on? Here we go. Biggie Angel. Vegas, man. Punch squad, Cash. Yes. Vegas.
Working from the gun, Williams. And he's going to be brought down into enemy territory now at the 46.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready to look.
Williams from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And it sets up second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass brought in. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down Bears.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Williams again. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here comes Sampson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
63. Hey!
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Now Hurts. And he goes down. The Bears got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof was a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Go Silver, right?
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. Running in the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead.
Bears 35.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Western on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return, the Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Big strike here to Moore. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down throw by Williams. He throws a bullet into the center of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Offense to the line fast.
And the Bears first down.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Throw caught at the 6. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. To the air yet again, Williams. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. That one right down the middle. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10.
52. Bears 42.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Here's McCaffrey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Going run again with McCaffrey. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. Second down coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. They stick with McCaffrey. He will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this two-point play.
The 49ers will line up for the
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have two available for them as we approach the end of this game. Kicking team out to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers take a three-possession lead.
Bears 42.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Here's Western on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
41-yard line.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Williams to throw on first. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Throwing again on second, Williams. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And things look tougher now with third and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
To the air on third and long. Escapes the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They've got to go for it in this spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Yes. Punch long. Vegas. Yes.
Desperation time here. Forced out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And they come up big on third down there with the sack. And here's a timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in the game that's already decided. This undoubtedly the final snap of a decided contest. They'll go. It's McCaffrey. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.